Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Country Soul Budgets. I'm Nicola, aka Nick. I'm filming this on Sunday evening now. It's gone 7:30, so it's a bit late. But I didn't get back to my home until later than I thought I would. Hope everybody had a lovely weekend, and it's the 1st of February, which is crazy. But yeah, hope everybody had a good one. And I'm just going to try and bring you a bit closer. That's better. But I hope everyone had a lovely weekend. Today's video is going to be my weekly cash stuffing. So yeah, before I get into that, I got sent a lovely gift from my friend Carol, aka Dolly B Budgets. She sent me this lovely bag, which I think is so cute, and a few little gifts. So I think they're like little sheets to write things down. So non-essentials, categories like what you add and subtract. I'm actually going to put this as part of my giveaway for my birthday in April, because I make my own. So I'm going to keep that there. I need to sort out the items, and then savings and essential bills. I love it. It's so cute. So that's a lovely little thing to come home to. And a few little admin things. So I normally do this, what I'm about to do, on my Save to Sync Winning Wednesdays. But I'm going to do it now, and that is put money into my Gringotts penny savings challenge. The reason for that is because I'm finding that my savings challenge videos are just taking forever, so I'm just going to try and save some time. Now, what have we got? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put £4 aside, because I think I owe my coin exchange £4, so I'm going to put that aside. And then 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. So that's 4. No, 3. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20, 30, 45. So 445 to go in here. And I've decided all my coins, with the exception of the few that I'm going to try and start doing in coin exchange, are just going to go all in my penny savings challenge. And then the quicker I can get that completed, the better. Can you see that? Yep. I need a pen. Green. So 445. Okay, yeah. So I'm doing 220. Oh no, 445 take 220. It's 225. So I can cross off another big number, 219. And then 6p. 6, where are you hiding? Right at the top. Fantastic. So my plan for this is I'm going to try as best I can to get this finished by the time I go on my holiday, and then either put the £250 to spending money or something else. So I'm getting there slowly but surely. It's going to take a while, but I've got 3 months. Oh God, yeah, it's 1st of February, so all of February, all of March, all of April, and we go last week of May, so all of 4 months. Oh my God. Anyway, that's that sorted. Oh, one final thing I wanted to do before getting into that actual cash stuffing is I owe this some money. So this is the monthly mini savings challenge that I won from Lilyraynedesigns. So I owed it £4, so that's the £4. So put that back. Again, I don't know if I'm doing this whole coin exchange thing right, but one day it'll click and I'll probably do it right. And then, so what have I got? 14, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and I owe it 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 20. I'm going to put the £4 back in the coin exchange. So then if I need, it can stay in there for now. And then that's £30 in here. Where is my pen? So January is done. £30 saved. Fantastic. Now I'm going to take £30 out. I'm going to put it to my reallocation, but I'm going to keep the savings challenge in here because I'll reuse it for next year because it's just brilliant. And then we need to find February so I can make a start on February this week when I do my next savings challenge. In my head it all makes sense. Sorry if I'm waffling or rushing, I don't know why. Hope you're all okay. What have you been up to this weekend? Anything fun? I worked all weekend at Boots. It was okay. Thankfully not too busy. So then the £30 that we saved from January can go in here. Cash from completed challenges. And my plan is, like I've said before, if I complete a challenge during a month, I'm going to do a big reallocation. And I put a post on Instagram stories late last week asking if you wanted a weekly reallocation or a monthly, and the general consensus was monthly, so that's what we're going to do. So at the moment, to reallocate at the end of February, we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, £100. Wow. Really exciting, really chuffed with that. It's going to go a long way to help pay for my spending money and get my flights and everything paid off ASAP. Right. Okay, so I've probably wasted nearly 10 minutes just doing that. I apologise. So let's just get rid of that. Where's my pen? Okay, so today's cash stuffing. The reason we are here today, it's week 5 of 2026. Can't believe it's week 5 already. So we added £4.45 into my penny savings challenge, and then we am I doing that in red? Yeah, let's write completed challenges in red so we know. So we completed mini January, so £30 to reallocation. And I just want to say the support I got from my post today about, like, you know, feeling not good enough and can we do this, and, you know, I've had to think about it, and there's no one way to do anything, and cash stuffing is this very same. There's no right or wrong way to put money or cash in an envelope. You know, we all have different ways of working. Our brains are all different, you know, so, and I am guilty of doing this and comparing myself, and I've made no secret of that. And I'm trying to keep this channel and my Instagram real. You know, it's not all sugar and light. It's not all, you know, all the good stuff. There is, you know, stresses and highs and lows, and this is how I do it. And this is how I document, and I'm really liking, I've made no secret of how much I like Sherrie's planner, aka Essex Cash Stuffing, and it's, oh, don't throw cash all over the floor. How I use the planner, how I write things down, but a lot of us brought this planner and we all use it differently, so nobody has the monopoly on cash stuffing. That's all I want to say. Bear with, I'm just going to get the money that I dropped on the floor. Okay, I'm back now. Hello. Right, so for cash stuffing today, I'm not sure exactly how much I have. We will find out. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 45. Is that right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 45. Brilliant. Yeah, 1st of February today already. I know I sound like a broken record and I hated January, and I do, but all in all I actually think it went quite quick. And you know, February's a short month, and before we know it we'll be into March, which is a scary thought. But anyway, £145, and as always for now, the first thing I'm going to do is my America binder. It's very quickly approaching, which is both exciting and terrifying at the same time. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it's going to be amazing, but it's starting to stress me out. Not planning for it. Well, I should say not paying for it, because I'm doing really well and I'm proud of myself. But my dad, he's starting to get stressed about stuff. And, you know, whenever I'm a planner in real life, and I am to an extent when I go on holiday, but I also like to, you know, see how the day goes. So anyway, you don't want to hear all about that. So flights is getting its standard £20, and we're finally on the last row. Woo woo. Brilliant. Is that in shot? Yeah, perfect. So £20 into flights, and we're into the 600s, I think. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Brilliant. So 660. I'm going to take a thumbnail when I've paid all of it, so it'll be like all the money. And then I'll do a count up at the end of the month again. I'm really pleased how much I'm saving, and then when at the end of March, when we have to pay the whole thing off, I'm going to cry because all my money would have gone. But it's a good thing. So 660 in there. Hotel's going to get the same amount. I'm not going to count it because it's exactly the same as flights. So I'm not going to count it. But it's very pleasing to be on the end row for all of this. So 20 in here. Let's pop that in there. Right, and that goes in there. So spending money is getting 20. I think a lot of my reallocation money is going to go towards spending money. It's going to have to. There's a lot that I need, but I do have extra time. you know, as I said last week, you know, the flights and hotel have to be paid end of March, but spending money can be saved right up until I go, so that's good. So £20 into there, and then I'm just going to count it. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 25, 30. Each one is 40, so... Okay, and then £25 in dollars. I will be getting dollars for my birthday, absolute certainty. My parents have already said that. My birthday is on Easter Sunday. So, how much? 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 25, 30. I have no idea what the exchange rate is. It's probably rubbish now. I haven't been to America in 3 years, so yeah. But anyway, that's done. Oh, while I'm here, I can actually remove this. So anyone who goes to America needs to have an ESTA. It's not a visa per se, but it's a stamp in your passport that anyone needs to have. And my dad wants to pay for it on Tuesday, and he's going to pay for it for me. I think it's about £25. So I don't need this anymore. But I'm going to keep it for Disney because the ESTA lasts for 2 years, and I'm going in September 27 to Disney, so I will need to do it again. So I'm just going to pop it at the back, and I'm going to keep it. But it's one less thing I need to worry about for this holiday, so that's fine. So, oh, let's pop you back. Okay, stick you there. Emergency in the pink binder. Where is my pen? Oh no, oh dear Lord. Oh. There it is, it's hiding. This is my Essex cash stuffing pen. I love it. So, emergency is getting 15. So normally I put £10 a week in, which is a non-negotiable, but my goal for the first quarter of 2026 is to have £150 in my emergency fund, and I don't have that much yet. And before we know it, we'll be at April. And time will have run out. So I'm writing here. I am filling out Sherrie's planner, but I just also want to keep a track on here. So it's the first of the second plus 15. So there's 85. So I'm over halfway to my target. So a couple more 15s and maybe the occasional 20, and I should make it. So the next thing I'm going to do is do some colouring in. Who knew colouring in would be so much fun? But I enjoy it. They're just so pretty. Now my whole goal is to have this finished by the end of the year. That would be amazing. But we'll see how I get on. That is my goal, is to have £1,000 emergency fund. Okay. Brilliant. Where was it? So, in emergency fund, we have 85. I'm going to say put into tin. Okay, pink binder back. Can we see? Yep. So, extra savings. Now, I'm not using this. This isn't like a buffer, or if I want to like buy anything. So, £10 into extra savings. And that's got 40. Credit card is getting 10. This is just, I don't use it very often, but in case I do. Credit card. What's everybody got planned for this week? When is it? Is there a half term in February? I vaguely always remember there being one. I don't have children, so I don't have to worry about that. But there's always I think there is a holiday, a half term between Christmas and Easter. Loan is getting 20, and this is going in here, but I'm writing it all down the same as I'm doing my emergency fund. So loan is getting 20, and this just keeps a track of what I'm adding in debt binder. Because as much, nothing else in here, as much as I want to, as much like my priority is my holiday, my second priority is paying off my debt this year. Wrong one, this one, if I can do it, and I can do it, I know I can. Be confident, Nicola, you know, you can do it. 20. I just need to keep at it. Oh, loan's got 30. So I did 10 last week and I did 20. So that can stay there. And then end of month, I think, what is in this binder? I think it might be, oops. So I'm actually taking my oops binder out because I'm going to spend it tomorrow. So I've had to make, actually let's put the money in first. So oops is getting 20. I've had to make an emergency chiropodist appointment. Podiatrist, chiropodist, I never know the difference. I have a horrific corn on the side of my foot, and so much so that it's making it very difficult to walk, and I need it removed. And I also, my feet need a little bit of TRC. So it's kind of serving a purpose actually, because it's actually going to be my self-care thing for February, which is fine. Tomorrow's the 2nd of February. And it also serves a purpose of getting my feet looked at. So it's win-win. So my goal for, one of my goals for 2026 is to do one thing every month just for myself. In January, it was going down to see my friend in Kent. And February, it's getting my feet done. So I think it's going to be about £40. So that will more than cover it. It's with my mum's friend, so I think she normally charges 50, but I've known her my whole life and she gives us a bit of a discount, so that's fine. So I'll put that in my purse and I'll take it tomorrow. And then last but not least, Oops has got 60. I'm going to write put in purse for feet tomorrow. And then end of the month is getting its normal 10. I hope not to have to use this in February because 10, 25, because February is a short month. So fingers crossed I can roll this over to April. But I love how this envelope is, for me, it is a lifeline, and it's really important to, when I get to £50 every month, it will be fully funded, and I won't add any more than that, because £50 or £55 is what I put in my purse every week. So it's for the very last week of the month if things get tight. So if I reach £55 before the end of the month, then it gets it's fully funded and I don't need to add any more. But at the moment it has 25. So very short cash stuffing today, but so 30, and that was completed. And then the last thing I want to do is count how much I've got for my Save to Sync Winning Wednesdays. I'm not 100% sure how much I've got. Oh no. Oh, so I wrote 115, but as we know, my maths is rubbish, so we will see. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 5, 85, 95. Hold on. I literally cannot see. This is why I count it out, because I can't count at all. Let's start again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15. Right. Phew. So that can go in this envelope for Wednesday. I'm really enjoying the momentum. Like, you know, I cannot believe that I've kept at it so long. Like, and I'm seeing progress, and I'm seeing my envelopes get a bit bigger. So yeah, really pleased with how it's going on, and I'll be even more pleased when my holiday is fully funded, and I need £1,800 for I need £1,600 for total, so 66 plus 660. So I'm very close. Only £500 left to go, which would have freaked me out, but considering how far I've come so far, I'm very pleased. But yes, thank you for watching. Again, I'm sorry if that was a really long video. Please join me next time for my Save to Sync Winning Wednesdays. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Country Soul Budgets. I'm Nicola, and I hope you have a lovely week. Thank you. Take care.